Ladies and gentlemen, it has been a minute. Week 2 has passed us, and yeah, we are starting to figure out what teams are. Are they good? Are they bad? So let's go into the power rankings. Ladies and gentlemen, Week 2 has officially passed in the UFL, and we got things to talk about, ladies and gentlemen. These are my Week 3 UFL power ranking, or heading into Week 3. Let's get started. At number 8, I have the Columbus Aviators, who are 0-2. Yeah, they're not looking good. They got absolutely smacked by the reigning champs and the DC Defenders. 44-26. I got the stats pulled up right here. Yeah, the Columbus had a good attendance. Yeah, that's about it, really, going into the game. Their offense wasn't that great. 282 yards, 156 passing yards, 161 rushing yards. So the run game is pretty solid, but they also let DC go 230 rushing yards. My gosh, your run defense sucks, Columbus. And 99 passing yards. So their pass defense is not that bad. But again, they lost 44-26. Jalen McClellan, 23 attempts, 23 completions, 37 attempts, 156 yards, 2 touchdowns, and a pick. With a passer rating of 78.2, not bad, and they just, yeah, it's not looking good for Columbus. They both lost to now the Storm pretty badly. They made a comeback in the Storm game, but that was about it. And then DC, they just let them smack all over. So, yeah, it's not looking good for Columbus. They play the best team in the league in the Dallas Renegades. So yeah, it's not looking good for Columbus. Can they pull the upset? Maybe. At number 7, I have the Louisville Kings, the other 0-2 team. They lost to the Orlando Storm 19-9, so no really offense there. Total yards, 279 yards, not bad. No, my bad. That was Orlando. 216 yards, 201 passing yards, and only 26 rushing yards. Yikes. Chandler Rogers, only 152 passing yards in the game, 1 interception. And rushing, my gosh. Rushing yards, was their running back, Rogers, 12. My gosh, there is a problem. Their offense was basically non-existent against Orlando. Yeah, they got work to be done. Only 20 completions thrown by Rogers. Also, Jason Bean with him playing in the game. 15 attempts and only 4 passing yards. 4 pass attempts for 49 yards. Yeah. Yeah, not looking good. I wasn't able to watch the game, so I can't really tell all about it. But what I've seen, Louisville does not look good. They face. Who did they face again? Oh, they actually face Orlando again in Louisville this time. So can they get the bounce back on Orlando? I don't know. We will see. From 6 to 3, it's really hard because all these teams are 1-1. So it's really hard to see which team is better. But at number 6, I have the the Birmingham Stallions losing in an upset against the Houston Gamblers on a walk-off field goal, 22-20. Matt Corral didn't play bad. 21 completions for 27 attempts, 226 yards, 2 touchdowns, but also throwing 2 picks. Anthony McFarland of the Stallions, running back, only 37 rushing yards on 7 attempts. Not bad. And the receiving core, Justin Ross, 5 catches for 70 passing yards, 63 for Mickens, Deion Kane for 40 yards, 5 completions, and also a touchdown, and Mickens also have a touchdown. So, not bad from Birmingham. I think this loss is just going to make them even strike harder against the Battlehawks this Saturday. Or Sunday, my bad. Yeah, I hope not. But this is going to sting them. I don't think they're the worst team. I really don't. But when you compare all the other 1-on-1 teams, you got to put them somewhere. So, I got the Birmingham at number 6. Coming in at number 5, I got the team that beat them. I respect head-to-head in here. The Houston Gamblers. Upsetting. I had them at my 8th last week. They jump all the way to 5. Upsetting the Birmingham Stallions 22-20. Henderson played okay. 106 yards of passing yards for 23 attempts, 15 completions. And also Decker's, I guess, their backup QB. If I'm wrong, let me know. 12 attempts, 7 completions. but their running game was outstanding. Jalen White, 82 yards on 26 attempts. Never mind, I stand corrected. Marcus Yarns, 54 yards on 10 attempts. Hendrickson was using his legs, three attempts for 23 yards, and also Deckers, two attempts rushing for 14 yards. Not bad indeed. But the Houston Gamblers, the receivers just played better, just better. Honestly, again, 6-3 is pretty much up and down. Yeah, so I got the Gamblers at number 5. Coming in at number 4, I have the reigning champs of the UFL, the DC Defenders. Absolutely dog walking the Columbus Aviators, 44-26. Jordan Ta'amu, amazing. Okay, maybe not amazing. Only 99 passing yards for 11 attempts and 8 completions. So really much the running game of the DC Defenders just kept pounding. I can pull up the stats. Yep, Deion Jackson, 11 attempts for 97 yards and 3 tutties. Hat trick. Aber Smith, 7 attempts for 40 yards. Eric Ikuzuma, 2 attempts for 37 yards. And Jordan Ta'amu as well, 7 attempts for 20 yards. Again, 5 rushes for a total of 230 yards. So their run game was heavy. Honestly, not bad. The defense, again, Aviators' offense is just mid. They're really nothing special, but the DC Defenders do got a lot of good running games. So they do play the Houston Gamblers today. Can Houston pull off the upset? I don't know. We'll have to wait and find out. But yeah, I got DC at number 4. Coming to number 3, I have the St. Louis Battlehawks. They did lose to the Dallas Renegades. Yeah, it was not even close. The score was close just because, if I can pull up the thing, 31-15. They had a little hope at the end with like 5 minutes left. Battlehawks got the touchdown and then the 3-point to make it a 9-point game. Other than that, yeah, the offense was not there. Brandon Silvers needs to get his shit together, because if not, if he keeps acting like this, ow, gosh, I just popped a pimple. If he keeps acting like this, we're probably going to put in Harrison Frost. Yeah, I don't know. The offense just not existent. The defense kind of showed up in the second half, in my opinion. A couple sacks, 2 turnovers, I believe. Other than that, pretty much, it was just bland. That's all the Battlehawks were, just bland. And then a hopeful comeback at the end. But yeah, the Battlehawks got to get their shit together. They face the Birmingham Stallions this Sunday, which their Stallions are going to be looking for revenge after an upset loss to Houston. Will the Battlehawks make a change at QB? We don't know. So I got them at number 3. At number 2, I have the Orlando Storm, the other 2-0 team. They beat the Louisville Kings 19-9. So not an impressive offensive presentation, but not bad. Their defense really stepped up, but also Louisville's offense really doesn't really exist right now. So yeah, Jack Plummer, I think, is going to be a solid quarterback. Anthony Beck is a solid coach. 182 passing yards, 1 interception, and 2 tutties, and also the run game with Corbin, 19 attempts, 451 yards, in total for 279 yards. Not bad. I couldn't really watch this game as well, but you kind of have to respect the 2-0 teams in the power rankings, because they're all 2-0. So I got Orlando at number 2. And then at number 1, obviously, is the Dallas Renegades. There's nothing stopping Austin Reed. He is looking phenomenal. So far, the UFL MVP. 240 yards, 4 touchdowns, 1 interception, 36 attempts of passing, 22 completion. Yeah, this is a problem. The offense is a problem. I will say, Tyler Vags, hopefully, he's the running back. My bad. No, Tyler Vags, yeah, he also, 11 reception, he's number 11, my bad. No? 11 receptions for 146 yards and 3 tutties. My gosh. Tyler Vags should have the, I think he won the UFL Offensive Player of the Week. I'm not so sure. I hope he did, because he was outstanding against St. Louis Battlehawks defense, which St. Louis Battlehawks defense have a pretty good defense. So he was able to do a lot. Yeah, Dallas is the number 1 team in the UFL right now. Can they be stopped? I don't know. We'll see if Columbus can pull off the upset. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is my Week 3 UFL Power Rankings. If I got anything wrong, let me know. I'm always trying to improve my ball knowledge. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys have a good day. Make sure to subscribe and like, and I'll see you guys later. Have a good one.